This one is a tale as old as time, Beauty, and the Bees.
One night, after supper,
Different
the
intro.
lead dog turned up a snowshoe rabbit. The dog lay down low to the race, his body flashing forward leap by leap. Going back into the wombs of time, the rabbit could not... Hey.
Rabbit Harris reporting for Oswatch.
In case there's trouble, there won't be, but if...
Sleepy time.
Is he really gonna do this right off the bat?
I thought you were gonna do push-ups or something.
Every guy from Manimal down to Mr. I Love the English Patient has beast in him.
It's kind of sexist, but you know, whatevs.
Yeah. For a second I thought it was Todd's.
Howdy, Debbie.
Hi, Oz. Hey, you're not doing jazz band this year?
Oh, can't take the pressure.
No, I have to go see Mr. Platt today.
Platt, the school counselor?
I get to convince him that I'm Little Miss Stable so I can stay in school.
Platt creeps me out.
A male student was found in the woods.
The room was secured, the gate was locked, and the window unbreakable and open.
I know that I have to do this, and I'll cooperate, and I'll look at your ink blots and everything, but...
Everybody has demons, right?
Gotta say I'm with you on that. I was
Bringing
dating
it at the end of the
someone.
movie.
It ended badly.
A weird way to say
My
it.
mom and I were fighting, and I kind of freaked.
Well, tell me more about this guy.
I loved him, and then he...
Changed.
Yes.
And you didn't stop loving him. Lots of people lose themselves in love. It's no shame. Right? They write songs about it. The hitch is, you can't stay lost.
And if you can't?
Well, love becomes your master, and you're just its dog.
I love how Chico is like, what?
Well, we could ask Faith to watch over him.
Oh, you're having a Slayer watch me? Well, good we're not overreacting. Okay, you know that thing where you bail in the middle of an upsetting conversation? I have to do that. It's kind of dramatic, I know, but sometimes it's a necessary guy thing.
And I want you to do the guy thing, but...
Does it start at 6? Does it start just like whenever sundown is? It's Oz.
Well, and isn't it established, I believe, that, you know, he became a werewolf by his, like, little cousin biting him or something?
Willow, how can you stand it?
Yeah, well, I mean, this guy is pretty barf-worthy. Can't we be elsewhere? You know, his Oz cleared or what, huh?
I'm not sure. I mean, there are a lot of incised wounds, but they could be from anything.
Okay, a little too much excitement for the Wilster here.
You're making me sweat.
But he's all primal now. It's nice.
I assume it's fishy.
Buffy, are you okay? What are you doing here? Bleeding internally.
Bleeding intern.
God, sorry. I guess I didn't hear you.
Figured as much.
Slave eye.
Oh, actually, I came to give you the rest of the night off.
Get out of jail free, huh? How come?
What you doing, Buff?
Oh, boy. Save
Agreed.
them for muddy books.
I'd say it was to be expected. Must have been some dream. I didn't think you knew what a card index was for.
I dreamt that he came back.
After Jenny was killed, I had dreams that she was still alive, that I saved her.
I mean, granted, I'm
This
jealous.
was vivid.
Killed her, but...
Really vivid. Three-dimensional sense around the hills are alive. Is there a chance, even? Could it happen?
There's no record of anyone returning from demon dimension once from what is known about the dimension, it would suggest a world of brutal torment.
I thought Faith was on duty.
Hey,
I brought donuts.
change of plans.
Glazed her cake.
I've been a Mr. Donut since the TV did that snowy thing.
I used to have
How
that
come you're
necklace.
the wiki girl? I mean, this
very
time it's
90s
not your
look.
boyfriend who's the cold-blooded.
It's
Chili
getting
donut?
worse by the minute.
What happened with the inspection of the body?
Anyone? They're yummy, delicious.
Well, come on. Was it werewolf?
I want donuts.
Was it a vampire? It wasn't conclusive.
Buffy, over here.
She doesn't want it to be Angel.
Hey.
Hey,
Look at all the jello.
I can't back you on that much. I wanted to tell you that you look great today.
That's really sweet. And I wish I didn't have to.
trying.
I just remembered that I do, so I'll see you later.
Go see your chained up boyfriend.
What is that?
Nothing. Kiss me.
No, Debbie, you did not drink that, did you?
Drink it. No, I didn't.
Debbie, what's going on?
Don't turn around. Okay, and don't say anything. I need help.
I did
Please
the
come
smoking
back.
thing so you could see that.
So, the bottle just jumped out of the cabinet and spilled on its own.
Of course not.
You think this has anything to do with how I get?
Well, when you drink it.
When I drink it? Nothing. Nothing! I don't need this anymore, okay? I am way past that now. I started the formulas in the first place to be the man you wanted. You pay me back how? By whoring around with other guys and taunting me.
No, I don't. I don't even love.
I'm all you've got now, Debbie.
You're scary now.
Why does it seem like you're comforting him?
Okay.
This creature is especially brutal. I believe the phrase coined by the coroner when describing Mr. Platt was puerade. But he did confirm that Platt was killed shortly before Buffy found him.
Which means that he was killed during the day.
Yes.
Sorry.
You okay?
You're very right.
What? Oh, yeah.
I almost think I'd
sorry,
rewrite that
what?
scene so Buffy said it, and she's like, I'm just so happy about all this.
Fell down. Hit your eye.
Doorknob.
Hey, I may be a cold-blooded jelly donut, but my timing is impeccable.
But you aren't. Hey, it's a kill in the day monster. 100% for sure.
He feels a million times better.
We have two
Cool.
victims, Jeff Walker and now Platt. Maybe there's something they had in common.
Well, victim number one, Jeff. He was in jazz band with us. They used to horse around.
And we know that Debbie knew Platt. I mean, she was seeing him and way vocal about not having love for the guy.
Add this and stir. I just saw Debbie a minute ago sporting a nasty black eye.
What if boyfriend Pete's the one doling out the punishment?
We should find them both immediately.
Did you
Well,
figure
Debbie was
it
in the
out?
quad a minute ago.
Right, we'll split up.
You know what works?
What?
Don't get hit.
For that.
But people are dying here.
It's me. I make him crazy. He just does what he does because he loves me too much.
But weren't Mr. Platt and Jeff murdered by an animal?
That's classic abusive
He's
behavior.
not like other guys,
Yep.
is he, Debbie? Debbie, we're running out of time.
Yeah, maybe. A bro, I get that feel.
You were really good. Are you sure you haven't watched
Where
this
can we
before?
I'm positive.
I don't know.
You're
I'm
lying.
just good at the
What if I am?
foreshadowing.
What are you gonna do about it?
Since
I was
when
gonna
do
bite
you
him.
touch my girl?
It's gonna be great.
This is kind of a bad time.
Well, I guess you didn't think about that when you put the moves on Debbie.
Something's gonna happen that you probably won't believe.
Hulk versus family. Dang.
Time's up. Rules change.
Also, like,
The gun!
Sorry!
All right, bloody priceless.
You get the wolf. Got it.
You get the wolf.
wonderful. Nice. Hard work.
You're all right. God, you're all right.
It's gonna smack you
She almost
again.
shot you.
So you filled in the blank.
Like, throw up one. There you go.
I think that's why they don't give him any kind of mixed cocktail or any kind of like shot to knock him out. That can't be helpful long term.
Probably not, but I mean, like.
Isn't it funny all the beasts we got going on here? I mean, I'm sure that's why she said it.
I mean, technically, the only person that's not a literal monster is Xander.
Buffy.
Yeah.
He's back.
I'm sure he is too.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got a hold of Pete's lab books and stuff, and Mr. Science was doing a Jekyll Hyde deal. He was afraid Debbie was going to leave him, so he mixed this potion to become super macho.
I've been friends with them both since before we started school.
Is there anything I can do?
Thanks.
Well,
And a full moon rose high over the trees.
I mean, is that the right thing?
Lighting the land
well,
till it lay bathed in
It's
ghostly
the right
day.
thing to do because she wants to do something
And the
else.
strain of the primitive
Well, that
remained
would be
alive and active.
That's
Faithfulness and devotion.
I don't say it's the right thing to go back to.
Things born of fire and roof were his.
I mean, ooh, good, your
But he retained
last
his
boyfriend's
wildness
back. You should dump
and
your current
wiliness.
one.
And from the depths of the forest, the call still sounded.
Well, she was using him as a band-aid.
True. Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. It was a lot of Beauty and Beasts, and the fact of like Willow.
Should have been Beauties and the Beasts.
Yeah.
And you're right. It is a little interesting that all of the males are,
Yeah,
except
I
for
couldn't
Xander.
figure out who the title was referring to at first.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah.
And Xander was a hyena once.
Yeah. I don't guess the girls have really gone under like super possession or anything, have they? They've always been like the victim. They've never been the villain themselves. Because Willow's done the whole pagan rituals, but aside from that...
Depends on your definition of villain.
How so?
I mean, Buffy was kind of villainous there in the second.
Okay, well, Buffy. But that's Buffy.
This episode had a lot of, oh, you're fighting this guy, now I'm fighting this guy, and then we're gonna fight, then Angel's gonna fight, then there's
And
like...
trank guns.
It's, I wouldn't say it's a well-written episode, but there's a lot going on here.
There's a lot. There's a lot of different stories and a lot of different, like, relationship dramas. Because, like, I didn't know for a while if Oz was going to be okay with Willow keep treating him like a monster without meaning to.
There was two twists.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was definitely two twists. Because first it's like, oh my gosh, Oz did this. Then you're like, oh, it was Angel who did this. Then you're like, wait, it was neither? And then you're like, wait, what's this story? What's this?
For like 2 seconds, I thought it was going to be the girlfriend that was going crazy.
So, sort of 2.5 twists, really,
Yeah.
because they even kind of make it seem that way.
Yeah. But then all of a sudden he went all Hulk and not good.
Yeah. I also did think it was interesting that Cordelia was not there suddenly.
Yeah. But they probably didn't want you to put the correlation of like all guys are monsters, and then you're like, how is Xander a monster? And then think too hard into it.
You have a point there. They're like, we'll just leave Cordy out of this since, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you like it?
I did.
You ready to see more?
Yes.
Well, guys, this was another great episode of We Watch Whedon.
We done watched it.
Are you a chosen one? Stake that like button, subscribe to the channel, and dust that bell to be notified of future episodes.
Become a Scooby at patreon.com/fantheorytv for exclusive and early access to full-length reactions, unaired and unblocked episodes, and so much more.
You know, you put the grr in girl.
Grrrg.